Welcome back to Beyond the Diamond podcast. Des forgot to grab his mic.
Hot
We are
start,
live.
baby! Hot start!
The playoffs start today.
The playoffs start today. I feel naked over here. There we go. You know what I love? Winning 2 or 3, winning a series, and losing round. Because apparently, Seattle and the Rangers are the hottest teams.
Seattle
On
finally
planet Earth.
decided to show up to the season, and they showed up big. What is that?
9 in a row?
9 in a row?
9 in a row?
9 in a row
I
for
would
Seattle.
do
and
terrible things for 9 in a row.
9
I don't know
1.
about you.
Oof. Yeah, no, I would. If the Astros rattled off 9 in a row right now, I would say there's no way anybody's beating us ever. We're going to win everything. I would have so much confidence. And they look good. They look good this weekend.
Good. They
They
finally
look like the team that they're supposed to look like this weekend.
Taking 2 or 3 is not anything to be worried about.
Yeah.
You control your own destiny. You have 6 games at home, 6 on the road after that. The season starts today. You are trailing for the first time since June 1st, I
Yeah.
believe, by 1 game. Actually, like kind of 1.5 because the Mariners have the math edge on them right
And
now.
technically, you are 2 games up on the wild card, so you are
Technically.
still in the playoffs. But it's
I-
you're a bad week away from missing the playoffs entirely and going home with nothing.
all roads lead to no matter what happens this week, no matter what happens next week, all roads lead to Seattle Houston wild card weekend, whatever we're going to call it. Whether you're in Seattle where Seattle doesn't
I
lose,
don't want that, man.
or you're in Houston where Houston tends to lose games at home. So saying all that is when the Houston Astros inevitably go 4-2 this week and inevitably take the West by 1 game because Jason Alexander is going to win 3 games down the stretch. Inevitably, when
man.
all that happens, do not tweet. And this is me just talking to the universe and talking to myself.
I was
Don't
gonna say,
tweet.
Are you talking to yourself?
Don't
more
tweet.
than anybody?
Because all roads lead to this first round matchup of Mariners.
Either way,
Astros.
either you win the division by 1 game or you lose the division by 1 game. It's probably going to be a rematch.
Yeah. And this is not disrespect to the Rangers who come in and they sweep you, then they're in and you're on the outside looking out. The Rangers have their rotation set up: Leiter, Merrill Kelly, Jacob deGrom, who tends to pitch in big games and big moments. I know the Astros got him for a few last couple Saturdays ago, but it's a 1-game season. It's a 1-game season from here on out. From here to the end of October, if you want to sit here and cry over spilt milk and cry over giving a 7.5 division lead back to the masses, then you can. But Minute Maid Park has the opportunity tonight, and funny enough, where you need a home field advantage, it's split because a lot of people are going to be at NRG for the Monday Night Football game.
I will be.
Where you will be. I will be for a little bit. I'm going to do a double feature. I think I'm going to go down there and then back up to Dyken Park, formerly known as Minute Maid Park, formerly known as Enron. Buy all stock in Enron, they said at one point. And I'm buying stock in this Astros team.
What a segue.
I'm buying
All
stock.
right.
The Houston Astros sit at a record of 81-69. The Mariners are 82-68. The Rangers are coming in at 79-71. It is a 3-team race. It is a menage a trois for the AL West. And somehow, some way, 162 games mean nothing because now it only matters about 6.
Yeah.
At least for this week.
Good point for Jeremy over there in IG. Rangers and Mariners both have horrible road records. This bodes well for this week. You never know how it'll go, but the Rangers and Mariners both have been home merchants
They have
all
been.
season.
They have been.
The Mariners are 34-41 on the road, and the Rangers are 32-43.
Hey, all roads. Let's book in this. Let's just book in this. This is where we're at. It's very funny that you could say the Golden Age actually began in 2015, right? Who'd you lose to in 2015?
The Royals.
Who did the Royals play starting tonight? The Seattle Mariners.
Do they?
So
they
the
can-
Astros fighting for their lives have to rely on the Royals to and who can get back in it as well. I think they're only 2.5 out. They're playing for their lives.
starting tomorrow.
Starting tomorrow, I believe.
Yeah.
I could have totally just made that up, but I'm pretty sure they're playing Kansas City.
Yes, starting tomorrow. Gilbert versus Waka.
Waka waka. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I'm all in on pulling Framber the second he gives up 2 runs. I don't care what inning it is. Very interesting. You think that is a thing, a quick hook? Because it's always been the big inning with Framber. It's been, he'll be great, and then as soon as it starts to unravel, it really unravels. So,
If you look across the league, whether it's the Rangers, Mariners, you had a good matchup in Boston with the Yankees and Red Sox. The biggest thing I want to see is a 1-2. And when 59 is on the mound, I see 0-1-2. I see zero. I see zero. Give a fuck meters just off the charts. We've said it for about 3 or 4 weeks now that he looks like a guy that is a senior skip day, too cool for school. He should have graduated 2 years ago, but he's a 6-year senior, and it's senior skip week, and he has enough credits to pass. And I don't know, that 5th inning really pissed me off. Walking 3 straight batters with non-competitive pitches.
his last 3 games, 16 innings pitched, 14 earned runs allowed. 7.88 ERA.
And is it? I don't think there's any malicious intent. I just don't think there's a give a fuck. And
Before, oh my god,
I just, it baffles me. It baffles me that there's going to be an organization out there that, rightfully so, when he's on, he's one of the best pitchers on planet Earth and one of the best pitchers that throws left-handed on planet Earth. But there's so many red flags when you're looking at this, and I think when we zoom out in 2 years, when someone does, give that bag, they're sitting there like, why did we do this? There's red flags showing right now. There's red flags, and has been red flags for quite some time.
you want to know the stats on those red flags? This is crazy. On July 28th, Framber started against the Nationals, went 6 innings, 1 run. Left that game with a 2.62 ERA. Remember, he was starting to be in the talks for Cy Young votes.
He got back in the Cy Young race.
Since then, he's pitched in 8 games, 46 and a third innings pitched, a 6.41 ERA, with only 32 strikeouts.
That's the
and-
biggest
and
indicator,
18 walks.
the strikeouts.
So he went from Cy Young talks 2.62 ERA to now a 3.59 ERA.
And
He's fully unraveled since then.
and it's
And that's been part of the reason why the Astros have struggled so much. You talked about, they were, right around the All-Star break, they were looking good.
yeah.
And then since then, it's fallen apart.
There's very little trust I have in 59 in the sense of traffic and the pitcher. But you like that? Like 59?
Oh, I see.
You
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that?
Nice.
Where I'm at in it is the quickest of all hooks. He's walking. He's a free agent B. Am I gonna piss him off because I'm pulling him in the 4th because in the 5th you have 3 straight walks? I don't care anymore. It's about wins. I hope they manage that way. There's no point of holding a grown adult's hand through this process anymore. But saying that you need him to get where you're going, and as that's the Framber Valdez, crux of it all. That's the enigma and the riddle. Because if you want to have a parade on Louisiana Street, if you want to call the mayor, if you want to actually pay tickets for a home playoff game, you need him to be good. And let me say this: he was good the first 4 innings yesterday on Sunday against the Braves. He was good.
He's
was
been
cruising.
doing that this whole stretch of bad games. He'll be good for about 5 of his 6 innings or 4 of his 5 innings. He'll be great. And then one thing happens and it unravels his entire mentals, he's all of a sudden throwing it too hard or not throwing it hard. Like he's getting all mixed up.
So I just retweeted this. This is from Breathing Orange Fire. He had a great article. I highly recommend to go check out his Substack and read it. The title was "The Framber Valdez Size Hole in the Astros Rotation," and he has a bunch of data about the strikeout rate dropping tremendously, the walk rate going up, a lot of the data that explains with the Stuff Plus model, but we can all read it, and Brian has a great point of kind of dissecting it in a way for people who are not in the analytics world to kind of see what's going on there. And the biggest thing is where he's missing with his pitches. And I saw it with my eyes. The eyes, Chico, they never lie. He is missing glove side over the plate. When Framber's on, he is in on right-handers. He is with his curveball, with his changeup, with his sinker. Right now, and for the last 6 to 7 weeks, his misses have been his arm side, which is 2 hitters, that ball's over the plate more. When Framber's at his best is when it's moving, a sinker is dropping, the curveball's playing. His curveball has looked good after that little rough stretch. But he is missing, when he misses, it's over the plate, and it's glove side. So that gives hitters, okay, I'm just looking. Look, believe it or not, a lot of hitters are guessing up there, and a lot of hitters have a thing where, okay, I am looking the outer third of the plate. Anything on the inner third, if the pitcher hits their spot, I'm giving it to him. But I'm hunting those pitches out there. And I think the book is out right now of, hey, Framber Valdez is missing at a high clip over the plate and away from the hitter to the corner. Look out there, because he has not shown that he can do it consistently over a start to own the inner half. Now, if Framber was getting hit on the inside inner half with sinkers and curves and change, then it'd be a different story. But if you go look at his data and you look at his starts, where is he missing? He is missing to middle to over the plate. And so batters with an approach, I am just saying, okay, if he gets me 3 times inside, he gets me 3 times inside. But he's going to have to earn that. And he's not earning that. So I think there has to be adjustment. I still think I keep saying I sound like a broken record. There's still time to do it. He still has, 2.5 starts possibly. I don't know if that third one lines up. But now it's a simple adjustment of, like, hey, I'm missing to the middle. I'm missing to the outer corner of the plate. And teams are just hunting that. And that's when you see Ozzie Albies just sitting there with bases loaded. And, yeah, it's a little duck fart flip into center field. But if I have an approach and I'm sitting there and I'm just waiting for it, okay, he has to earn these 3 strikes. He's not going to do it. He's not going to do it. He's not going to do it. Oh, there it is. Boom, over the plate. I'm making it hurt. Oh, my God. That scared the shit out of me. So saying all that, there's still time, but I don't have any trust. I mean, I trust 2 pitchers right now. It's Hunter Brown, who's going to win the Cy Young,
and
Jason Alexander, who's starting game 1 tonight. Those are the only 2 guys I trust.
Jason Alexander has a 1.49 ERA plus with the Astros. Framber is fallen all the way down to a 1.17. I mean, at the end of the season, Framber's going to end up being kind of average.
Yeah.
When he was in the Cy Young talks just a couple months ago. And at that point, if this trend continues, is there a conversation about who's starting game 2?
Yeah.
Has Jason jumped? I mean, does Framber Valdez not start game 1 or 2 for the Astros in the playoffs if they get there? That's tough. You know who has been absolutely tearing it up, though? We should give him more props to AJ Blueball. Now, what was the thing you kept saying? Was it how many innings?
60. No.
You say we're gonna look back and say.
Oh, I said it's gonna be funny when we look back in 2027 that AJ Blueball threw 40. I think I said 42 innings.
Oh, okay. I thought you said 22 because he's right at 22 right now.
I think originally, and then the injuries popped up, and then I changed it to 42.
Yeah. He has a 1.73 ERA plus.
Is he getting the start? Is he going toe to toe against DeGrom on Wednesday?
I think so.
Because I truly
I don't
think
know why you wouldn't.
I truly think you're gonna have a moment on Wednesday night where I think Ranger fans, it's gonna be a swing game, right?
Yeah.
I probably see a split in the first 2 games, and unfortunately it's a Wednesday swing game. But you're going to have DeGrom versus Blue Ball potentially, and I feel very confident.
good about
I don't feel confident about the result. I feel confident about the guy they're giving the ball to, though.
Yeah.
And that's all you can ask for.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Big week.
we'll jump into
Big week.
the Braves series because there was a lot of positives. I know the one big negative is that you came out of it with chasing the game of the division. Obviously that sucks because you played really good baseball. Your offense showed up. But let's go through the comments real quick, and then we'll jump into the offense side of things, what we saw in Atlanta. Yeah, Jets, we were at one time undefeated with Framber at one point.
He was 11-4.
Yeah.
Before he went on this. Now he's 12-10.
I think Jorge made a good point. There is a problem with Dubon playing in games that matter. Yeah, that double play was most egregious. What was the point of trading for Ramon Urias if he's not starting at second base on a day where Jose Altuve's out? Like, what's the point?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I think Ramon's a better bat, a better glove. Dubon obviously is better super utility that could play a bunch of positions. But in that point in that game, which it was a must-win game, you have to turn that double play. You have Ozuna at first base, and you have Sandy Leon, right? I think was the catcher.
Talking about yesterday?
Yeah.
Yeah, Sandy Leon.
Yeah. So, like, 2 guys are not fleet of feet. You can make that trade, even though it's glove side, far into the hole, spin around, make that throw. That's an easy double play. And also, that was the inning I gave Framber props. I legitimately was like, that could have unraveled right there in that spot, and it didn't. It was a few innings later, but, like, come on.
Yeah. Speaking of this weekend, let's talk about Zack Cole.
Cold world.
Cole World. This weekend, 3 games, he put up .3 WAR,
That's crazy.
which already passes Taylor Trammell, .1 on the year. Obviously, he needs to keep that up. He had a hot start, and then they started to kind of figure him out with the righty splitters down and away and changeups. They started to get him to chase there a little bit. He ended up the weekend going 4 for 10 with 2 walks and 5 Ks. So they started to get to him a little bit there, but I'll take it. I'll take that start.
It was a breath of fresh air to see a ball with an exit velo.
He was already he's behind only I think Jordan and Christian Walker on exit velo on the season so far. So young King Cole, I like that. Bare minimum, I have to get at least 1.
You need 2.
You need 2 against both teams.
You have to go 4. You have to go 4 and 2 this week.
You have to go 4 and
Have
2.
to go 4 and 2.
Minimum 4 and 2.
There was a question over IG. They said, why hasn't any of the shows been on Apple? Just because we've done more lives.
Yeah, we're doing lives every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday.
Yeah, so.
But I will start. Starting with today, I will get them posted each week on.
I see it.
You're okay. You're okay. Cole World goes hard. You just gotta take those.
I'm going to kill it. You got to show real quick. I can't pass this opportunity up.
That's great. That's great. Do you let Framber go game 1 if he melts down and have Brown and Alexander game 2 and 3 at least? I think I would, but I'd rather put myself in the position. I just think you don't plan on playing from behind. Planning on playing from behind, I feel like is a bad way to start.
That's what you've been doing for weeks now, playing not to lose.
Yeah, so I think you go out there, Hunter Brown game 1, and get yourself a 1-0 lead and take it from there. And then depending on how game 1 goes, if game 1 you win it, then maybe you can go Framber game 2 and then have Jason ready game 3 if you have to. I mean, we're getting way ahead.
Yeah,
ahead
we
of
got to win
ourselves.
today. We got to win tonight.
But
you
you gotta win this week, which unfortunately you can't set up your rotation specifically for this week. They kind of tried to. They have both Hunter and Framber going against Seattle, so I think Hunter, Framber, and
I think you'll have Jason
Jason.
Alexander on Sunday.
yeah.
Sunday night, too.
How bad did the NFL screw Houston fans tonight with Houston at home and Texans at 6, knowing how bad fans are showing up early? I mean, I think it's fine. I think it's great for Texans fans. I'm excited to go Monday night. Sure, I'll miss one game tonight against the Rangers, but I'll still be able to go to 2 more, and then all the games with Seattle, so I'm not too worried about it.
Yeah, it's look, as simple as this. It's October and September. You have playoff baseball starting tonight. I think you started it over the weekend. It was a precursor to it, but
And they did the bare minimum. They did okay.
yeah, you had to take 2 or 3. A sweep would have been obviously fantastic, but you took the series. You got back on track. I just you do all this work we stress, we create all this content, we sweat, and it's for 1 week where you have to be good. And then also, by the way, the next week you have to be good. You have to go to Oakland, who I said, and it's very poetic that I said Oakland holds the keys to the AL West. And now it could come down to, hey, the Astros are up a game or down a game, and you got to go win 3 in Oakland, in Sacramento.
Yeah.
So it's very poetic because you can have the greatest week this week. You can have what you have. You can go 4-2. You can go 5-1. You can go 6-0. What we all want. But if you drop the A, you got to show up next week. Or you can go 3-3 or 2-4. You still got to show up next week.
Technically, yeah, it's not over if you.
You just lose control. You lose control of the control if you don't take care of business this week at home. That's a clip that you can have of us saying in 2024. You can have us a clip saying this in 2023. You can have us a clip saying this in 22, in 21, in 2020, in 2019 before you even started the show, that you have an opportunity to control what you control at home. And you know what? Look, he's already turning negative. Maybe we see the name change to work. Maybe we see the name change work. I don't know.
I mean, they have been better, I think, overall at home this year than they were last year.
Yeah,
I don't know
because
what
you
they
started
were
off
last year,
so hot.
But yeah, they're 43-32 at home and 38-37 on the road. So they are the only team in the AL West that is over 500, both at home and on the road. So one of the few teams in the AL that's over 500 on the home and on the road. So this week it can go a lot of it. We could be sitting here on Wednesday fucking depressed, or we could be hype. By the time we do the show Friday at noon, this entire season could be totally different. And it's kind of exciting. It's terrifying, but it's kind of exciting. Thank you to everybody that's been hanging out with us all season, doing more live shows. So just we'll take care of it after the show.
It's not in front of you.
That's we could switch.
Stadium Pulse going crazy over here.
Yeah, he's freaking out. Does the team dog mentality? That's a good point. Does this team have a dog mentality? I think they are starting to get it.
I mean, the question from last week to this week was, will the offense show up? The offense showed up.
Yeah.
The offense showed up this weekend. You had really good at-bats. You had innings where you hung a crooked number early. You put a team away late. You had really, really solid at-bats.
You had Cam Smith find the barrel.
What'd I say?
Jesus
hey,
Christ,
when you minimize everything, it
hit the
you
shit
get them
out of
going. 460 something?
I think 443. I think was what it was. Absolute tank.
It was a tank.
I didn't see the exit velo, but I mean that could be all it is. That could be all it takes for Cam to find it. And then you have Zack Cole on the roster. You have potentially Paredes.
Yeah.
What's going on with that?
Wolverine blood? What's in those Mexican stem cells?
You need to.
What's in those shots?
Text your sources just like the Mexican flag, and then see what they, with a question mark.
It is Hispanic Heritage Month. It is Mexican Independence, or was Mexican Independence Weekend.
Going on vacation this week. Maybe we win the damn week. Hell yeah, Paul. I truly admire Seattle fans for putting up with being mid for decades-long stretches. This shit is stressful. Yeah, I mean, basically the Astros are sitting not exactly proportionate, but kind of where the Mariners were last year. You know, it's not as bad because it was only an 8-game lead for the Astros, but the Mariners were at like a 10 or 11. But yeah, they're kind of sitting there on the other. We're seeing it from the other side. A team chases us down, and we have to figure out what it takes to.
I think it's two different things though. Like the Astros have been hammered by injuries.
For sure. Yeah, it was less. Yeah.
Than actually, you know, just being chased down. Like, yeah, I mean, the signs where the Astros are leaking oil, and it was just like, hold on, survive. It was the Robert Downey Jr. survive meme gif. And now you're like, hey, I asked, do the
Beep boop, beep boop, beep boop. Not Astros related, but Leo reportedly set to star in Heat 2.
Leo DiCaprio is going to be in Heat 2.
Yeah. Let's fucking go.
Is Michael Mann?
Yeah, Michael Mann's Heat 2.
Wow.
That's
dudes rock.
That's hell yeah. All right, continue. Sorry.
That's a dudes rock moment. I don't know, what were we saying?
I don't know.
I already forgot.
I just saw a picture of Leo and said Heat 2.
I hope you got AI'd. That'd be very funny if you were AI'd. With Paredes coming back,
yes.
The pessimist in me says he still has a hurt hammy. That thing can bark at any moment. Pitchers are going to attack him. It's a swing there.
All he needs to do is park it in the Crawford boxes, and he can walk around the bases.
No, I don't even need that. I just need a guy that's going to give me at bats and drive a pitch count up.
Yeah, just stand in the box and
just
and
give
walk
me give me something. Give me something that resembles a quality at bat. And now I sound like Brian. And now this is a full circle moment. And I didn't think he was. I mean, I knew the injury was bad for the stats he put up, the approach he had.
Yeah.
I didn't know it would compound to where it is. And if you're getting him back, you play them. Obviously, they're gonna monitor it and whatever. It seems like a big gamble. It seems like a big risk. But to me, we can, okay. Let's just put a little data point. What is today? September 15th at 12:28. Paredes coming back and playing is a testament to him, testament to the buy-in, testament to wanting to get the club to the playoffs. It also seems like a recession indicator that seats are hot.
Yeah.
Because if my job is to look and forecast for the greater outcome of this organization, not just for the moment, but for the next 3 to 4 years, because I'm in a power position. It does seem like it's a very short-sighted. That's going to be clipped. I don't know what I'm. It just seems like a decision that is
for the now.
For the now, and you're really, really mortgaging the future. You're really, really mortgaging the future, and that does scare me.
Well, I also feel like I hear what you're saying, but I also feel like a lot of this is on Paredes himself. I think.
I think that's why I led with the want to and the buy-in. Like,
I don't think
if he didn't care,
this is them rushing him back as much as he. I mean, they could for sure be the ones to say no, hold off, but I mean, he's the one who seeked.
Sought.
There you go. He sought out his own second opinion and his own stuff to work his way back. So that's where I'm like.
But also okay.
But I hear what you're saying on a 30,000-foot view level of it.
I don't even think it's 30,000 foot view. I think it's from me to you in the sense of what has this medical staff shown to put fully trust in rushing a guy back that you traded for, and he is a pillar of what your forecast is for the next few years. What has the medical and training staff has said and done that gives you the warm and fuzzies?
That's true.
Nothing.
That's valid. Yeah,
Zero.
Nothing.
So, granted, this guy is a ball player. This guy wants to win. This guy wants to get you there. I'm saying the process has been so broken with everyone else. This is the time the process was right.
Yeah. No, IG, a good comment over there. Paredes only comes back depending on how you do against the Rangers. I think that's how they'll play it. Kind of, if you're in it, and Paredes might tip the scales to you being in the playoffs, they bring him back.
For sure.
If
That's
you're
why
out,
I think it's
if
very.
you're falling out, if you struggle against the Rangers, if you fail against Seattle, and they're looking at Paredes and they're like, it's not worth the risk now at this point. If you're back by like 3 games going into the last 5-7 games.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Hey, this is a good pull. I don't really truly get it, but I've seen the movie before. Jonathan says, does Paredes come back like Gandalf the White in Lord of the Rings to save our season? That's
God. Hell yeah. I'll Photoshop him on Gandalf the White immediately.
do it. Do the edit. Do it.
He comes back as
Do it. Do it.
something different.
See, I don't.
He's not it's not the same.
I've seen
anymore.
it. I've seen it, but I don't
Yeah.
fully get it. I know he rides the Eagles. Who's the Eagle
Yeah.
he's riding? Pause. Pause. A good quality at bat is the Eagle.
Yeah,
Look,
I
that's
know,
your Eagles right there. It's a good. It's a good quality at bat. Seeing pitches.
Yeah.
There it is.
Yeah. Zack Cole. There's 2-3 in both series give us a comfortable lead. Not a comfortable lead, but it does put you a leg up going into the final stretch.
I want to. This is what I want. I want to be frustrated about games next week. I want to be frustrated. I don't want to be happy. I want to be frustrated because if I'm frustrated next week about games, that means they had a really good week this week.
Yeah, that means you're in it. You're if they went 2 or 3 against Texas this week, Texas would be 4 games back on 3 games back from the Astros, 4 games back from lead, whatever. They'd be 3 games back from the Astros going into the final 6-7 games.
And I think that's where. How do I say this?
I've returned now at the turning of the tide. There you go, Axel. I was trying to remember that quote.
This is where I'm at, as you guys quote.
I'm gonna
Lord of the
go.
Rings.
I just watched the extended edition.
No, go.
I'm gonna go watch them
cinema.
again.
It's
God,
cinema.
so good. 2 Towers is the best one.
There was a joke that you teed me up, and
Nope.
kudos to me.
Nope.
Kudos to me for
We're
not
not.
taking. Nope.
We're-
Kudos to me. I just want to be acknowledged that I saw BP fastball and I let it go.
You let it go. We're
Um,
not playing New York.
I wasn't even going to go there. Wasn't even going to go
And I
there.
come back to you at the turn of the runners in scoring position. Nice.
I want to know because I've seen some comments about people frustrated. I came out of this Atlanta series with more confidence than I was before the series started. I'm at a point where, and you know what? It's very coach speak, and I could see Joe or Dana saying it, so I'm kind of really mad at myself for about to say it right now. I'm very comfortable for letting the chips fall where they fall.
You're just letting it happen.
I'm very comfortable with, and it's very like poetic that these teams are like cosmically intertwined in this like spiral free for all that is the AL West. But I'm okay with it because you had a weekend where you had to win 2 or 3. You did. You came out chasing 1, but you control your own destiny still. And the one thing that would have worried me if the offense didn't show up this weekend is that because what the Rangers have been doing, and I got to see it from the Mariners on the road, and I hate that's going to be a clip, but the Mariners at home are way different than the Mariners on the road. But baseball's funny. You've won 9 in a row. Like, I'm obviously going to give them the benefit of the doubt now that they're going back on the road, but what this Rangers ragtag team has done since Adolis has gone down, since Seager has gone down, when Simeon was down, is that they really extend the lineup and have productive outs, 1, and 2, they generate a run out of nothing. They get a guy on with 2 outs with a walk, an error, a CNI single, they steal a bag, and then they get that guy in. And it's not a ball in the gap. It's not a hard single in a hole somewhere. It's usually a little duck fart that falls in front of an outfielder or in the Bermuda Triangle or ball that just has eyes, and they generate runs that way. They've had good pitching. We've said they've had good pitching all year. I think they have one of the best staffs up and down baseball. But it's this teams that can generate runs, especially generate runs out of nothing, that are problems for the Astros. And I would have been worried going into this series if I didn't see really good at-bats in Atlanta this weekend, if I didn't see really good approaches in the sense of, hey, we have a guy on the ropes, let's make it hurt, let's get a big hit. And I think that warm is turning. But I still got to see it like all of us do too. So
Yeah.
that was one of the main positives that you got out of this weekend.
Yeah, well, and then the Seattle's just absolutely red hot. They finished the year at home.
Is this a season of runs? Sorry. Cleveland's only 2.5 out of the wild card. They're 9-1 in their last 10.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. A lot of teams that sold at the deadline
Are hot.
The Padres have got within 2.5 games of the NL West. I think, all in all, that's going to be the key to the Astros season outside of what they can control. Watch very closely the Dodgers and Padres fight. Because the Seattle's final series is at home against the Dodgers. And if the Dodgers are up by more than 2 games going into that series, they're going to be sleeping. They're going to be sitting guys. They're going to be getting ready for, I don't even know if they'll have the 1 seed. So they're probably not going to be able to fight for a 1 or 2 seed. That's crazy. The Dodgers might not even crack 90 games with that roster. But anyways, they're going to be fighting. We're going to hope that they're still fighting.
So we need San Diego to keep it close.
We need San Diego to keep it up. We're rooting. We're San Diego
Mets.
fans.
What a series! Baseball script this week is.
Yeah, this is a fun week. Yeah, because the Brewers have all but locked up the 1 seed. Brewers and Phillies are pretty much 1 and 2 seed. They've already clinched a playoff berth.
Yeah.
Both of them. Must be nice. Only 2 teams in baseball clinch a playoff berth. So we need the Dodgers to have to keep fighting. Norberto said, our turn to get hot. I fucking hope so. Andrew said, in other words, Dez has dissociated. Is that what's happened?
I missed this over the weekend, but Hinch told reporters that Skubal was expected to make his next start.
Yeah. Yeah.
Son of a gun.
That was our only hope.
That was my own. Like I don't want him hurt. I don't want anyone hurt ever.
No, but
I don't want anyone hurt ever.
Hunter unfortunately has.
Definitely thought
They're going to end the season with about the same ERA, but Skubal's going to have like 40 more Ks and like 20 less walks. It's going to be tough. If we traded Framber, we would be up 12 games. That's a hot take, Axel. That's a very hot take. The question is, how do we do this without Framber? I mean,
like you can't. You're pot committed.
Yeah,
you're
unfortunately, as much as I don't like, I don't know, it's tough because on one hand I'm like, yeah, I think that the pitching staff as a whole might be healthier without Framber right now, but it's still Framber. It's still he can turn around and give you 7 innings and 1-run ball in a clutch game at any moment. And can you get that from anybody else?
Hey, also like
I don't know.
Granted, like I said, I retweeted Breathe Orange Substacks article. Please go read it. It's great. It really kind of shines a light on what's going on. But also, hey, he's missing glove side. He's missing over the plate. He's missing in the corner. I know it's mechanical, but also, hey, shift over half an inch on the mound. If you don't want to fix your mechanics, just shift over a little bit. Shift over.
Yeah. Framber wasn't swinging the bat. That's a great point. Yeah, I mean, as tough as Framber's been, the issue every month since July has been hitting.
Yeah.
A lot of lost games by 2-1, 3-1. You know, the
You gotta
pitching
score.
holding it down, and then the hitting not being able to get runners in.
I mean, what? Okay, so how many games are left? You have 6 at home and then 7 on the road.
you have 6 at home
12.
and
You have 12. Oh, yeah.
6 at home and 6 on the road.
Okay. You go 8-4. Are you in the playoffs?
Yes, definitely in the playoffs. I don't know about the division, but 8-4 gets you in the playoffs.
8 puts you at what? 89 wins.
Yes, 8 puts you at 89 wins.
Okay. The 6 get you in the playoffs.
Let's see. Right now, you are 2 games up on the on the Rangers for the last.
But they have math on you, so you're only up 1.
No, 6 doesn't. Get you
7. So I think 7
is the
gets you in
line.
the playoffs.
I think 7 is the line. You have to go 7.
You have
and
to go
5
7-5
minimum.
with 4 starts of. Yeah. So no. Yeah. With 4 starts of Hunter Brown. I
I think 3. Right?
if
Starts-
Hunter
he
if Hunter
starts
throws
this game.
there 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Short rest Hunter on game 162.
I hope not, but yeah, I mean you could. So you only have
So you have
2 starts of Hunter.
You have
Brown.
4. No, I'm saying you have 4 of 2 with Hunter, 2 with Framber, 2 with Javier, and 2 with Alexander.
Yeah.
Like when you say it out loud.
Yeah,
When you say it out loud.
Yeah, I mean, my thing is still the hitting. If the hitting continues to show up like they have started to show up, I think they have a 725 OPS so far in September. They turn that up a little bit. Jordan keeps doing Jordan. The main linchpin of all this is Pena getting back to All-Star Pena and Altuve starting to kind of find it. If your starting lineup can start to put up runs, then absolutely, I think they could go 8-4 easy. I think they could go 9-3. But it's all going to come down to that offense, and we'll see.
I think the floor is 7.
I hung my Astros flag out at lunch. I said the playoffs start today. Hell yeah, I hope. Offense looked great this past series. Feeling good going into the homestand. Yeah, that's how I'm feeling. Megan's right. Yeah, I mean, yeah, Framber could give you a great start at any moment, but he just hasn't in a while.
I mean, the only good start in the last 6 weeks was the Colorado Rockies at home where he went 7.
Yeah. The Rockies. Do we trust the staff to roll out a consistent lineup? I do think I like the lineups that have been coming out. Obviously, I mean, now that you have the weapons, it makes the lineups look a lot easier, huh? Like now that you have a full, slugger or a slew of sluggers, you can put out a lineup that looks pretty good every night. Anytime you can have Jake Myers hitting 8th, your lineup is looking pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, you have Yiner hitting. Yiner's been hitting very, very well over the last few
Yiner's
weeks.
kind of saved the season, to be honest.
He's stabilized. I don't think he's
so far.
Yeah, he stabilized it.
Yeah,
like
because you could be back by 3 or 4 right now.
Start calling him like a battlefield surgeon, just triaging.
Medic!
Medic! See Yiner's smiley ass running to you, dude. I was like, are you fucking kidding me, dude?
This guy.
Oh, you
God
fucking
damn
kidding
it.
me, this guy?
He misses the needle a couple times, but he gets there.
But he gets there, dude.
He gets there eventually.
He fucking gets there.
Has anybody considered buying their own Etsy witch to counteract the Mariners? We've looked into it.
You know what?
I'm not going near it.
I'm not. That was another BP fastball that I'm just not swinging.
Any word on Isak? Yeah, we're still waiting to hear, but they're still optimistic that he could be back in like a week.
That's going to be a pretty pretty loud ovation.
Oh my God! Imagine if he comes in
It's a pretty loud ovation
first
on
game
Friday
against
night.
the Mariners. Oh my God! And thinking about that lineup,
Well, I mean,
he just DHs.
the Rangers are obviously the threat right now in the short term because you have an opportunity to either open the door for them or put them away. And then you can shift all eyes back to the division on Friday. But I think, I hate to say it, but I think these 3 games are going to be toxic as hell in the sense that both teams are going to be scrapping and fighting, which, good. I'm glad this young Rangers team who have called up a bunch of guys, obviously they've gotten red hot. They're going to force the Astros to play in the mud, and a team that has been silver spoon fed for the last decade has to get in the mud again. Like, that kind of fires me up. Because I say it like, yes, the offense has been bad. Yes, the offense has been putrid over the last 6 weeks. Their backs were up against the wall starting Friday, and they did answer the bell this weekend.
Yeah.
Like, they took 2 or 3. Like, you take that, especially this in September. But it would have been a very sombering episode today if the Astros won 2 of 3, and it was 2-1, 1-0.
Yeah,
and then
it was
dropped
barely-
like a 6-0.
No, they looked
stunker,
really
you
good,
know?
2 of
Yeah,
those games.
like, and that's the way I'm going to take it. Like, that's the. I mean, you actually may see the last flicker of spirit in my eyes right now today, like. Because if they don't do it, like, and I get, like, if they don't make the playoffs, but they went down on their shield fighting and scrapping, like, and you lost a 7-6 game.
Oh, if they went 8-4 down the stretch and looked good and they did their best, but the Mariners or Rangers or both
Went 9, yeah.
just happened to like go off, then it's like it's frustrating because
That's them.
it's more about the past month before getting here. Like, they
Correct.
should have turned it on earlier,
Correct.
and they could have won like 95 games, but. Yeah, I feel a little bit better about ending it like that.
I also do think, like, there was and I said it on Friday's live show that I wouldn't be surprised if we saw the offense take off. And then, hey, by the way, great shout out by you saying we're going to win the World Series if Cole hits a home run. First fucking pitch. Just a tank.
That's gonna be a fun clip to pull
That's
if they make it deep in the playoffs.
That's a great, and yeah, it felt like Dealer was showing like 18 or 19, and Dan is stood on the table and split sixes,
Yeah.
and hit blackjack, and like you're just like, what are you doing? What? So in that moment, that was really cool.
I mean, it made me feel that immediately made me.
I
I feel like it lifted the whole city of Houston of just like, oh, that's what this looks like. That's what it looks like for like a guy to be clutch or be hot and like make a difference in a game and give a spark to the team.
it was
We haven't felt
it was a
spark like that.
defibrillator. That was a
Like
defibrillator.
even Jordan coming back and he was hitting tanks. We were still losing those games,
Yeah.
so it was like it didn't feel like a spark yet.
I feel it has to be someone other than, and granted, your first 6 have to be really good, but it felt like someone just needs to. We need a Jake Myers month. We need a Cam Smith
We need
month.
one guy.
We
to,
need a
like,
guy that's
yeah.
not in the 6 to do it. And I mean that's not fair because I mean Jake's had a great year and
He's still looking great. He
He's
came
like-
back and he's still like
hey,
hitting
he's
300.
swiping bags.
Yeah. He's
We're
doing exactly what you need
generating
him to do.
runs.
Yeah.
Playing elite defense.
He's doing all you need from your
That's
center
all you
fielder.
can ask. That's all you can ask for.
So last 10 minutes.
Last 10 minutes.
What else do we want to touch on before we get ready for a fun day in Houston and a long week?
It's a long week. It's a long week. I did not go to Austin this weekend for the game. Thank goodness.
Thank God.
I
Would they win that?
bear like 27, 30, I don't know. They
Are
didn't
they gonna be
cover.
ranked?
They're still in the top 10, but it's not good. Not fun. I specifically did not do things this weekend to recharge for the week because I think I'm going to do a double feature tonight. Got to go shoot that content for Monday Night Football, and then I think I'm going to shift over to Daikin for the game. We're going to go Wednesday, and then obviously Seattle then comes into town. We have the live shows Wednesday, live show Friday. I don't know. I'm
Do you want to give
I'm
a prediction
fired up.
for
predictions have never worked on this show. All right, let's say it. Continue.
the Ranger series?
Speak your truth. Oh my gosh.
Just the Ranger series. We'll get to Seattle on Friday's noon show. Sitting here on Wednesday at noon, I think it'll be a split. And Wednesday we go to the game and they win. 2 or 3. That's my thoughts on the script for these next 3 days.
I just keep looking at my Battlefield photo.
Oh yeah, I forgot you had that. When was that? Because I think they have been playing better since you did that.
It was. I have it circled. It was the 10th, I think. That Blue Jays day game, or the before the day game.
So yeah, they are
3-2 since that
3-2
moment.
since then. Tonight you have Jason Alexander, right?
You have Jason Alexander
Versus Leiter.
versus Leiter, and I think it's TBA. So I think
TBA.
they have. You would think Javier, and then you would think.
Is Javier good?
What do you mean he's not?
Didn't he leave his last start a little early?
No, that was that day game where he went like 6 innings, gave up 4 earned, but they should have only had 1 earned run.
Oh, okay.
It was a swinging
I thought he
springer
had
bunt, the pop
We
up.
have so many injuries that I just thought he left a little early.
No, he went 6.
Okay.
Patrick asks, is Friday the next live show? No, Wednesday. Wednesday at noon will be the next live show. Jorge asks, should Cam start over Sanchez? I'm just reading comments because I'm avoiding to try to give.
He's stalling.
They got Aroldis Garcia back. Any new word on Tuve? Dana Brown on the Robert Ford interview on the flagship before the game on Sunday made it seem like he'd for sure be back on Tuesday, and then tonight is a toss-up.
What was it again?
A foot.
Foot. Okay.
A foot.
Okay.
Nope.
Damn silverfish.
Sorry. There's just a bug a mosquito we've been trying to get for the entire show.
Time has now become the beast. 4-0, come on. Shows have been heating up since Des spilled sauce on his hat.
Oh, shit. I did spill sauce.
Since then.
It was the other hat.
Yeah. GM Brown said Paredes was a possibility for the Mariners series. Look, if you
Astros take all. No, hold on. I can't.
What are they doing in the Mariners, the Ranger series? Tell us. You know. You're from the future. You came back to tell us. You're going to 2 of the games. By the way, you should only go to the game tonight if they're already losing.
Yeah, it's going to be a read option.
If they're
it's going
up,
to be a read option. It's going to be a read option.
Don't. Just
I'm not going to tweet about it. I'm going to tell you that. I am not being run out of this city. I'm not. It's way too early in this shit posting online career to be run out of the city. 2 or 3. 2 or 3.
Is that tonight and Wednesday? Same as what I said. Well, actually, I didn't say. I just said
I think
we go into Wednesdays.
Tonight.
1-1.
Look, I have. If there's one person I want with the final shot, I want Iguodala. Give me Jason Alexander tonight, and give me Tuesday. DeGrom scares me. I know we got him in Arlington.
Rare
DeGrom,
to get him twice.
It's rare to get him twice. I think you got to win the first 2. I do not think you can go into Wednesday 1-1. I really don't. And we started with the show. I feel confident with AJ Blueball versus DeGrom in the vacuum of it. I think you have to. The first 2 are must win. The first 2 are must win.
Yeah, I mean every game. The rest of the season's must win, but yeah.
Because hold on, think about it. Math wise, you win the first 2, right? We said to get in the playoffs, you need 7 wins.
Yeah, so then you just have to go 5-5.
You just have to go 5-5.
That's how math works. That's how math works.
No, that doesn't even work because there's only 9 games left.
No. You have 12 games left, so you play.
Oh
two.
Yeah.
If someone gets on and Jordan hits missiles, we're good.
Hey.
I fully agree.
Hey,
We talked about changing up the lineup, and they did it.
hey. He was in quietly in 0 for 14. That piss missile he hit, where I don't know if you got dinked. Ronald Acuna Jr. dinked the hell out of me. He's sitting there like this, and the ball, just a heat-seeking missile behind him. That was actually one of the coolest baseball plays I've ever seen, because they didn't even score that inning. I think that's what saved that game, because Pena couldn't run on contact. He had to freeze up because he thought
Acuna's fucking good.
dinks him.
He's so good.
Pena goes first to third on it. Jordan stays at first. Can't even get a double out because he hit it so damn hard.
Yeah.
Acuna plays it perfectly off the wall, and then they get a double play right after, stranding runners on the corners in a game where it was already 1-1 tie.
Yeah.
Like, granted, that's just baseball. Like, but if Jordan Alvarez hits that same thing in Daikin Park, I hope, and I'm very anti bring gloves to games. I hope the fans in the mezzanine brought a glove, because that would have
Bring an airbag.
broke someone's hand/face,
I was
because that
wondering
was
about
a
that.
heat. What was the stats on that?
Yeah, I don't
By
know.
the way, pull that up real quick. I know we're up.
And while to end the show, I want to ask this and see. I want to ask the audience and you and me. I want us all to give our prediction for dog of the homestand. Who is going to be the guy that steps up?
Here's a guy.
Here's a guy. Now, here's a guy.
Okay, go ahead. Keep going.
Who's going to be a guy that steps up, whether that's a pitcher, whether it's a starter or a bullpen guy, or a hitter that steps up this homestand and carries the Astros on his back and comes out of this with a winning homestand? I'm going to predict the easiest prediction of all. It's Jordan. I think he hits 3 or 4 bombs this homestand and carries the team to at least a 4-2 record.
I am not going to choose. I'm breaking your rule. I am choosing a unit, and that unit is King, De Los Santos, and Abreu.
Okay.
Have to be
High leverage guys.
your high leverage guys. Have to be the highest of leverage.
Okay.
If you're going, 1, to have the homestand you want, and 2, to make the playoffs, I think they have to be your dogs.
Okay. I like that. Audience, the bus driver said Correa. Jake said Jake. Andrew said Correa. Brandon said Jake. Jet says Yiner. I like that. James says Pena. This is the Jake Myers homestand. I think, Jake, you seem a little biased voting for Jake. Let's see. IG comments. Oh, we got some. I'll respond to that in a minute.
Yo.
Don't you dare say Josh's nickname for those guys.
Yo, I'm not gonna say that. They just gotta be
dogs. Still rocking with my boy Walker.
It's gotta
the
be
birthday
dogs.
with the Walker take. Okay.
They gotta be dogs.
It's crazy. Everybody naming out these guys. I'm like, crazy, dude. Christian Walker can be a dude. Jordan's obviously a dude. Like, there's so many dudes on this roster. You just need a few of them to step up and carry the team.
It was a good weekend. Build on the good weekend.
Patrick says Myers. Candley says Pena. June, the question is, who do you think is going to be the dog of the homestand? Who's going to step up and carry this team?
You know what?
I want Iguodala.
Hey, 5-0, you won the thing last week. I don't know if you saw.
Yeah, 5-0. Yeah, watch that back and DM us with your stuff so we can send that to you.
What's the soprano? Am I getting whacked, Patrick?
I think because your shirt. I think.
Oh.
You got the retro. Yeah. Retro shirt on.
Josh, you bought it for me back when I was fatter, but it doesn't really fit anymore.
I love
this. So comfortable.
In the summer,
TikTok.
like, oh my god.
A bowling shirt.
Let the locks flow, Des.
Okay, how about this? No, I was about to say the locks. I'll get a perm if they make the playoffs live on content, YouTube.
I thought it was win the World Series.
Oh, did I already? Okay, now I'm changing it. Now it's just make the playoffs. I'll do a playoff perm.
Okay, I'm not shaving my beard to make the playoffs.
No, I know that.
Okay.
But I'm doing a playoff perm. We Look, we have to pull out all the stops. We have to do it. You may
They're
have
already in a
you.
playoff spot, so I mean, this is basically.
We need to lock it in. We need to
Okay.
lock it in.
Okay.
Also, you did a burning of a World Series stuff. We may have to escalate to like
I mean, it's kind of worked since then.
Yeah, a little bit. Ooh, Z Cole, that's a good.
Rudy says Z Cole. XR says Tuve. June says Correa. All right. A lot of Correas. You know,
Lot of
I would
Correas.
Correa carrying this team down the stretch, hitting clutch home runs at Dyken Park. Oh my God.
Imagine if he does. Imagine if he gives us one of these. Imagine
If they hit a single, if they get, imagine if they just a couple walk-off wins this week against a divisional
God
opponent.
dang it, Brandon. That's a good recession indicator playoff game. Yeah.
Playoff for I mean, yeah, you really from winning the World Series to just.
Oh, all
making
right.
the
Back to the
playoffs,
World
like-
Series. Back to the World Series. Back to the World
That's a
Series.
maybe
Back to
maybe
the World
winning the
Series.
division.
That Paul with the chirp doing my Des Dana impression with goalpost movie. No, you're right, chat.
Well, we can
are
do
not
something
letting
else.
we're not letting our standards backslide like the organizational standards have been backsliding. We're not. We set the precedent. It's good. That's good. It's good.
We'll figure out something else to celebrate than making the playoffs.
Dude, it does seem
It's a walk-off home run. I'm running the bases for him.
it does seem like this is the series and this is the week why you traded for Carlos Correa.
Yeah. Agreed.
And that's not fair because he's been very,
very solid.
very, very solid since he came over. He's made the third base transition look
Oh my God.
fairly
That play
seamless.
he made this weekend,
He's-
spinning and then that cannon the first. It has to be 95 miles an hour out of his hand.
Everything. He comes over the top and throws
Just the
this
way it's
seeds.
seed.
Just
Bam.
a seed to Walker every time.
So Adolis Garcia is healthy now, per sources. Yeah, they're gonna have to handle Adolis.
You know what?
Walk him.
I wouldn't want it any other way.
No, I do agree.
I
do
wouldn't
agree.
want it any other way.
I don't want any complaining about, oh, we weren't healthy. No, beat their ass.
I wouldn't want it either other way. Okay.
Ethan asks, "Is that's not a perm?"
Good chirp.
Carlos Correa versus AL West in a pivotal moment in the season. This is what we know him for.
I want Iguodala.
Well, what a show. We will be back Wednesday at noon right here with you. No matter how the season goes, we're going to be here every Monday, Wednesday, Friday until it's over.
It's been a pleasure.
It's been a pleasure, gentlemen.
In the meantime, double feature Houston sports tonight. You have the Texans on Monday Night Football. You have the Astros on Space City. You have Leiter. You have Alexander. You have Big City Wings. Houston's Wing Joint, Paul's Wing Joint, 14 locations. You can head to one of those nearest to you to catch both. They'll have both games on. So Houston's Wing Joint, Paul's Wing Joint. And if you zing, we zang. If it's not the margarita mix, if it's not the michelada mix, or the pre-Bloody Mary in a can ready to go, you can get yours at Total Wine, H-E-B, or Specs. Playoffs started, y'all. Like, it's October and September.
Playoffs.
It's October and September.
It's time.
It's October and September. I don't know what we want to do.
It's baseball time now. Hopefully the weather follows.
I'm
feeling.
trying this little heat. What is this little heat thing? Give me some fall weather.
Thank you for watching and listening to Beyond That podcast. We will be back Wednesday with another show